Jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring, snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell rock. Jingle bell chime and jingle bell time, dancing and prancing at Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock, mixing and mingling the jingling beat. That's a jingle bell, that's a jingle bell, that's a jingle bell rock. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show and the Diamine Inkvent calendar. Today is day 22 of the Diamine Inkvent calendar, and I already took it out and unpackaged it because you know how much I love to unpackage it. Today's ink is Diamine Black Ivy, and it is a sheening ink. Today's pens, we will be using the Noodler's Nib Creeper, the Pensive Pens Serendipity with a Yovo broad nib, and the Conklin Demograph with a Yovo gold nib. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. How are we all doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you're having a nice day wherever you are in the world. Let's open up some tabs and share this with our friends so they know we are alive. How is everyone doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you're having a nice day wherever you are in the world. Okay. All right. And we are live. Today is day 22 of the Diamine Inkvent calendar and 24 of the Chocolate Advent calendar. Let's see, where is day 22? There's 23. Here's 22. Oh no, I pushed it in. You come out of there. Oh, that's too cute. It's an angel. Oh, that's really sweet. All right, we'll put that over there. And let's move forward. Today is... Oh, look, here's our calendar. So far, this is a very dark ink today. It's like a hint of green, but it's like really dark. So I had to bring up the white a lot. Like everything else is washed out. But you can kind of see that it's a green with maybe a red sheen to it. So that's cool looking. All right. Today is December 22nd, 2021, and today is day 356 of 2021. Today's pens are the Noodler's Nib Creeper, the Pensive Pens Serendipity with the Oval Broad Nib, and the Conklin Demograph with a gold flex nib. Today's ink is Diamine Black Ivy. And today's weather, the sun comes up at 6:52 and will depart at 4:47. It is it is now 70 degrees and cloudy with a low of 56 degrees. Today's question of the day is $3.56. When in your life have you been a victim of stereotyping? Today's quote of the day is, "Be faithful in small things, because it is in them that your strength lies." Today's inky prompt of the day is, what is an unexpected event that happened to you this year? And today's birthdays go out to Ziggy, Jim, and Emmy. All right. This is our comparison panel. Has some nice red sheen going on. Nice dark, almost black looking ink. Cool. All right, here's our ink swatch that will go to inkswatch.com later on today. Lots of red sheen. Hi, Will. How are you doing today? Are you having a nice day? Yes, that's true. A lot of people say that I have a southern drawl, but I don't think I have a southern drawl. It really upsets me when people pretend to have a southern drawl. It's like, if you weren't born there, stop talking like that. It's annoying. This is a very beautiful ink splotch. Has some red sheen with some green and some bluish coming out. Fantastic. And here is our toilet paper chromatography. We can see 5 different colors here. There's almost a very dark color, and then a really dark green, and then a lighter green, and then a darker green than that green, and then some blue along the outside. This is the first time I think I've ever seen it go from dark to dark to light to dark to light. That's weird. I've never seen a chromatography do that before. But there's a first time for everything, right? Okie dokie. Let's do some paper review, shall we? This is the Pen and Gear Memo Book from Walmart.com. I'm going to turn that off. Bring up the lighting just a little bit. Okay. This is such a dark ink. You can't even tell. Maybe if I do this, less of this, and less of this. There. That's better. This is no feathering, lots of sheen. No bleeding, no. A little tiny bit of ghosting. I would still use the back side of this paper. Birmingham Pen Company, 52 GSM Tomoe River paper. Okay, I'm gonna... Maybe if I zoomed in a little. No feathering. No bleeding, no ghosting. I would totally use backside of this paper. Rhodia dot pad, 80 GSM. Nice sheen. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. I would totally use the backside of this paper. Fabriano Eco Qua, 85 GSM. It's just so difficult to get it to be cooperative. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. I would totally use the backside of this paper. Ayush 100 GSM paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. I would totally use the backside of this paper. Nemesine 80 GSM paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. I would totally use the backside of this paper. Clairefontaine 90 GSM. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. I would totally use the backside of this paper. Lamy booklet, 90 GSM. No real red sheen on this one. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. I would totally use the backside of this paper. Exceed 100 GSM heavyweight paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. I would totally use the backside of this paper. Okay. The Premier Premium Journal from the 99-cent store. Feathering into the page, and it bled through. I would not use the backside of this paper. Unison composition book from Target for 50 cents. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. I would totally use the backside of this paper. I do see a little bit of red sheen on this one, so that's cool. Okay. CVS Caliber notebook paper. Lots of sheen, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. I would totally use the backside of this paper. HP Premium 32-pound copy paper. Looks like it's trying to feather into the page. I don't see any sheen. No little tiny bit of ghosting. I would still use the backside of this paper. Oxford College rolled notebook paper. Nice sheen. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. I would totally use the backside of this paper. And Paul gets to be blocked. Isn't that wonderful? This is Mead wide ruled notebook paper. It does look like it's feathering into the page, and it bled through. I would not use the back side of this paper. Okay, let's do a comparison panel. Now, I see that it is a green ink. However, it's a little fuzzy on where this is going to lie. So let's do a couple of inks. Let's look at green first, and then we'll look at the teal, and we'll see if any of these compare. Colorverse Alpha PSC, Diamine Little Hells. These are very similar. These could be cousins or brothers. Diamine Black, Green Black. Diamine Garland. I thought that these would be the same ink, but they look like they could be cousins. Organic Studio Alanine, Diamine Aurora Borealis, Diamine Sherwood Green, Noodler's Green, no. Diamine Delamere Green, Colorverse Able, Monteverde California Teal, Diamine Golden Ivy, Blackstone Daintree Green. These are similar. Monteverde Jade Noir. These are similar. These could be twins. Way off. Let's see. Have any other dark greens? Ackerman number 27? No. Monteverde Yosemite Green. Diatramentus Document Green. Monteverde Gravity Wave? No. Cornaline on My Mind? No. Robert Oster Lemongrass? No. Tinker's Ink, Freddy's Favorite? No. Sydney Darling Harbor? No. Okay, let's take a look at some teal inks. This is Diamine Teal. Jayaba. Oops, wait a minute. I need to put these away. Okay. Diamine Teal. Jayaba. Emerald of Chavor. Ferris Wheel Press Bluegrass Velvet. Diamine Sub-Zero. Wait, what? This one is in. This is a blue ink. What is he even doing in here? Well, Institute and Jade Vine, no. Birmingham Cerulean, no. Diamine Sub-Zero, no. Okay. Have any other inks that might be in this family? No, I guess not. Okay. I want to do just a little bit of writing with this ink to show you. it basically goes down as black. This might even be a good work ink. Some inks I've had problems with, I'll have to take the pen apart to prime the feed. So that's been annoying. But other than that, well, I'm going pretty slow. I mean, if you saw some of my other writing, you wouldn't be able to tell what this is. I'm like, it's pretty bad. But when I first started journaling, I didn't write down the date, and I didn't make a separate page for the date. But now I do, and I try and keep it on the same side, so that way when I want to look back at my date, my calendar, I just have to look at one page instead of having to look back at on both sides or in the middle of the page. So I always put the date at the top, and then I write what pen I'm using, because if I have a good experience, then I want to remember, I want to write that down and I always say the weather, because people are always asking, oh, when's the last time it rained? And then I can look back, I can go, well, let's see, when the last time it rained. And I put a little sticker when it rains, so that way, when I look back, I don't have to look very hard. I can just be like, oh, it rained on that day. And then I do the question of the weather and what time the sun will rise and set, because in the winter time it gets cold and I don't deal well with the cold, so I want to be in before that time, because I know that after that time it's going to be 56 degrees outside. It's going to be cold, and I don't like being out in the cold. So, and then there's a site called, what is the site called? It's called Mark and Angel Hack Life. It's 365 thought-provoking questions to ask yourself this year. This was back in 2011. I've been asking these same questions every year, and they change every year. So my answers to the questions change every year. And it's kind of good to look back and...
When was the last time you tried something new? Will you sometimes compare yourself? When was the last time you tried something new? When was the last time you tried something new? Will you sometimes compare yourself to? What's the most...
So I always try to look back and see if I have any thought-provoking answers that will change my outlook on perhaps the way that my brain thinks. And some of them are good and some of them are not so good. And then I go to this site called BrainyQuote, brainyquote.com, quote of the day. And then this gives me the quote of the day. It tells you who it's by. And if you like it, you can click on it. And underneath it, you can make it have different images. And then you can share those on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or LinkedIn. So that's cool. And then I go and I look up the Ink Journal Inky prompt of the day, which is in my email. And if you want to receive these, all you have to do is go to inkjournal.com and Inky prompt. Okay, you search Inky prompt, and then you put your email address in here, and then every day it will, Tom will send you an Inky prompt. And it's kind of just a thought-provoking exercise that gets you to write. And then I write down the birthdays. And then I do the birthday message. I haven't done the birthday message yet. So let's do the birthday message. Ziggy, Jim, and Emmy. Alright. And it also gives me a chance to practice my handwriting and my flourishing, and it's not the best, but And then I take a picture of that, put that on Instagram, and it shares it to all my social networks. Cool. Get in the zone, exactly. Well, I think that is all. I don't know how good this ink will be for doing like regular writing because it just looks black. It just looks really dark black to me. Let's see how it looks. Yep, it still looks black. So, I don't know. Unless you're like doing some sort of art. Hair. I mean, it might be okay for like doing some sort of watery color thing. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if you dilute it with some Noodler's Blue Ghost, it might lighten up. I don't know. Anyway, enough of my crazy ramblings. That is all for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed that one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. And I will be back very soon with another video. So, take care until then. Okay, love you, bye. Have a great day.